everybody. Guess what? We have a new season of Nine Realms coming out. I'm pretty sure everybody already knew that, but we are 1 month away from its release. So we should have a lot of nice juicy details. I'm used to being able to just look it up on Google. It was harder to look it up this time. I know it was on there. I've looked it up earlier, but couldn't find it just like on the Google search. So we're going to the How to Train Your Dragon wiki. And we have our episodes here. Now they're releasing on August 18th. We have 7 episodes instead of 6. True, I would like maybe more than 7 even, but we are getting up there. Like, we are going in the correct direction. If only a little faster, but the correct direction is being made. So let's look at this. So we ended up, they were in a new realm. As we've been told, it is the fire realm. And now we're going to learn about things in this fire realm. So episode 1, Fire Escape, makes sense. They're in the fire realm, they need to escape. Tom hatches an unorthodox plan to use a monstrous nightmare to test Alex's new fire suit, endangering the secret of dragons. Now this is interesting because I'm wondering if maybe they don't need to escape. Like maybe it's easier to get back than we think, especially with Alex's tablet broken. Like I feel like this would create some major issues with getting back since the tablet is what had their map and their sensors and everything, you know? But for some reason I feel like June is going to be the one who actually helps get them back. Not D'Angelo, but June is going to help using mythology somehow, which is going to be cool. But I don't know. Monstrous Nightmare, that's going to be fun because like Monstrous Nightmare, they have secretions on their skin. Hiccup used Hideous Zippleback a lot to test his stuff, but Monstrous Nightmare will be fun. Alex's new flight suit. I'm like, how does she make a flight suit underground? But if we're endangering the secret dragons, maybe they made it back? I really wanted to be more of an adventure on how to get back from their lost in the fire realm without a map, but let's see. Next one, Ride or Die. Sounds fun. This sounds like very much of a D'Angelo quote right there. After a fight with her mom, June joins Tom on an adventure into the fire realm. So they obviously made it back because they're fighting with her mom and they're heading back to the fire realm. So maybe they have an easier way to get there. Maybe they found a separate entrance where her knowledge of myths saves the day. So maybe instead of June saving things here, like she's saving them there. Yeah, I'm just getting worse and worse vibes from June's family. We're getting with Eugene and the fact that mom is coddling Eugene. And now, like, if I imagine the fight is going to be about June trying to stand up from Eugene's bullying. I'm getting bad vibes. I feel sorry for her, understand why she's goes off the deep end. But yeah. I still don't know why, like, everybody's upset about Tom not telling them everything about his personal life, but they had no qualm. But they were like, oh, okay, when she took a dragon into Icarus. How? I have questions, but none of these kids have normal, okay, childhoods. Or normal childhoods. I don't know. I hope we get positive character direction soon. Empty fireworm nest. So we have a new one of our OG dragons. Because like Monsters Nightmare, like that's the first dragon we're introduced to. We have that one back. When a tiny fireworm dragon ends up at Icarus. That is scary. Alex must decide between her mom's excitement and keeping the dragon secret. This is gonna be interesting. Because her mom's like lightning bugs, fireflies, so this will be fun. Dr. Catastrophe. During an attempt to get displaced to fire Grunkles back to their native realm, D'Angelo accidentally feeds them catastrophic Quaken eggs. So now we have catastrophic Quaken, we have those back, and then we have fire Grunkles. Have we met fire Grunkles before? I know that there's Grunkles everywhere. Fire Grunkles. This will be interesting because this can be an adaptation for the fire realm. At one point I wanted to say that fire Grunkles might be a name for catastrophic Quakens, but if we're feeding them catastrophic Quaken eggs, we know that they're separate. So is this like a missing link between Grunkles and catastrophic Quakens? Is this a plesiomorphy where there's maybe catastrophic Quaken actually came first? I have them coming after Grunkles in the family tree I've been trying to make. But maybe Grunkles lost fire and they got it back. This is going to be interesting. It flies in the family. Much to June's chagrin, Eugene finally discovers the secret of dragons and demands to become a writer. Why should he demand from them to become a writer? Just go down there and ask the dragons about it. I feel like they have more of a say. But he must bond with a dragon before he's let into the group. There we go. Something interesting. I hope that Eugene gets a lot of character growth. Because redemption arcs and character growth are both really good things. I just need him to not be the way he's always been. But if this helps change him and help him grow as well as a person, this is going to be so good. What do you guys think Eugene's dragon would be? Farming wants to say Monstrous Nightmare. I don't know why. Especially since we were focusing on more fire type dragons. Let me think. Because if we go off the dragons we've seen so far in the season, fireworms would not be good. I feel like Catastrophic Quake and I feel like he's not a Gronko person. Of these ones, I feel like Monstrous Nightmare would be a Eugene dragon. Maybe a Hakatu or Grapple Grounder, but if we could get someone writing the Skrill, I would love it, but I am sure that that's not the case. If we have Eugene writing a Skrill, I'm gonna have no, well then. But I guess that will automatically give Eugene some brownie points, you know? But I don't think anyone can write the Skrill. They'd be so, oh my goodness. Magma comes to the surface. When the writers discover the magma breather is very sick, the only way they can help is to sneak the huge and heavy dragon into Icarus infirmary without being caught by any of the scientists. So we're gonna be like a more Mission Impossible version of bringing the bubble horn back in. So why do they have to bring magma breather in? Why can't they bring medicine out? This is gonna be intense. Are they doing surgery on a dragon? How do they get magma breather out? They discover Magma Breather is very sick. Is Magma Breather going to be Eugene's dragon? What direction are they going to be going there? If so, are they just going to make Eugene pure, like, just keep him as comic relief? I don't know. At the same time, even, like, I hope we're concerned about Magma Breather, even if he's not Eugene's dragon. But dragons that are writers' dragons definitely get higher priority, you know? They did not go on a huge, giant quest because the spider wings went missing. They went on the quest because Thunder was missing. Even then, they almost turned back. Sky Torture. The Sky Torture and Flamethrowers invade the Crystal Realm. Sky Torture. What is... Do they have a picture of a Sky Torture? No screenshot available. It's a dragon in the series. We already know that. And Flamethrowers invade Crystal Realm. So now we have... So we've got above ground. We have one realm there. We have... Okay, is Crystal Realm our first realm? That'll be one realm. We had like the Realm of Death and 4 realms, so that'll be 4 realms. Unless Crystal Realm is a new one. I think Crystal Realm is our first one. But either way, we will have discovered about half our realms. This will be fun. Tom must conquer his demons and bond with the Fault Ripper to defeat the Sky Torture. This sentence has so many... Okay, I can't highlight it. Has so many things going on. The Fault Ripper is back. We're going to have good... Like, before I was saying that we needed to have more going forward, not just have this major thing happen and then just ignore it, la-di-da. Here we go. We're going to have a comeback to this. This is going to be important for themes, character growth, plot, so many things. It's going to be good. I'm glad they're bringing this back. He's bonding with a Fault Ripper. He's already bonded with Thunder, so does something happen to Thunder? Does Thunder leave when he finds his family? Does Tom have multiple dragons bonded now? Can they bond multiple dragons? Like, I know Gothy like bonded like 50 terrible terrors, but I feel like that's different. Will the Fault Ripper become a more common recurring character hanging out in the cave with all the rest of the dragons now? Is this more of a just coming to terms with momentarily thing with the Fault Ripper? What is Thunder's reaction? I don't know why I'm thinking this, but I'm like, what is Eugene's reaction? Is he going to start trying to bond all the dragons too? Defeat the Sky Torture. Really makes me want to know what Sky Torture is. Is a hatchling or an adult? Good to know. Sky Torture and Flamethrowers. Are Flamethrowers like the baby versions of the Sky Torture? What is the, like... Are they separate species of dragons? Or are they together? But yeah. That's true. This is definitely going to be the season of fire. Hopefully this will be a season on fire in a good direction, not a bad one. We have 1, 2, kind of 3, 4 callbacks from our original dragons. Which, with some things about some of our new dragons from the series, honestly, is natural. This will be good. Like, I'll be going into that later. We have some callbacks from previous seasons. We have new dragons. The fact that they do not forget the Fault Ripper is very important. We're going to have going forward with Eugene. I really am nervous and excited to see where they take him. They can't keep him the same Eugene. No. It looks like we're going to be moving. Hopefully we're moving on past Dragon Rider versus Dragon Rider, except for possibly like Eugene's gonna take like the Eugene is not going to be step in as part of the cohesive unit as part of the cohesive unit. Hopefully the unit becomes cohesive because it didn't end up very cohesive. Like they're still working on becoming cohesive and figuring out what that means and how to not make it a toxic mess. But they're working on that. And it looks like we have lots of good situations to get that. It looks like we're going to be going more Dragon Rider versus Environment, Dragon Rider versus Secret with Icarus, which is really where we need to go. I really hope we are done with June can bring dragons into Icarus, but Tom is not allowed to have a say over his own personal information. I really felt like we were having some boundary issues. It's true, they're teenagers, but there's some boundary issues. I really hope we have some good interactions with Thomas and his mom because I feel like those are the two with the best relationship and interactions. Them and also Alex and her mom were good. I want to say Baker is. He's got some really good points and some really rough points, though at the same time that really goes well with his character, but yeah, I am really scared about. I'm getting more and more scared about Jin's mom. But yeah, like Alex can decide to keep the dragon secret from her moms. And if it's okay for the kids be keeping dragons secret from their parents, whose job it is to protect their kids from things, know what their kids are doing, and to discover these dragons, then they have no there's if they're keeping those secrets from their family, what are they doing getting mad at Tom about not telling them about his family heirlooms? Like what if for all we know why the Thunder knows the symbol. What if Thunder knew the symbol because his family grew up killing dragons, which true, like if his family goes back to Hega, but it also goes back to Stoic, and we know what Stoic was doing. He popped the dragon's head clean off of his shoulders. But there's this big thing that is really important to him. It's not important to the safety or the well-being of the group, but it's important to him. And what if it turns out that it's something he's embarrassed of? Like, it's the symbol of killing dragons, and he doesn't want to tell everybody about that. He shouldn't have to. Like, that should have been really a he tells people when he feels comfortable telling people thing. Like his mom is saying. Like, that is symbol of the people trusting him and stuff. Like, he shouldn't have to trust people with stuff like that when they're obviously not trusting him. I'm sorry, I'm going on to that soapbox way too much, and I'm going to be going on to that later in the next episode's summary I do, assuming I get those done before. But yeah, I really hope we get the main group of Dragon Riders evened out a bit. I hope we get I hope, like, okay, Eugene is not gonna be on the same level as them as far as character development. I mean, kind of funny because he's also the oldest and least mature. But I hope we get good and like really get some character development in on him really fast. Or else I might not be able to finish this season. Sorry, guys. Like, Eugene still triggers me. Um, I'm excited to see new dragons. I'm wondering if we're gonna be like like it's kind of fun because it's like kind of a new way of organizing the dragons because like we had the Book of Dragons and also the fact that we're using Book of Dragons names. I wonder if we find the Book of Dragons. That'd be so exciting because like before, like they referred to the Skrill as a Minotaur. We're talking fireworm here, not lava doodle or something like that. So that's gonna be good. It's also kind of interesting because this is Project Icarus, and Icarus in mythology was burned by flying too close to the sun. He got burned, and we have all these fire dragons. I wonder how they're going to incorporate that because June's in the group. There's gonna be some mention about something, you know. I hope we get some really fun like dealing with their secrets from Icarus instead of worrying about secrets from each other. And hopefully the fact that they're like the secrets from the fact that they're keeping secrets from their families coming like okay, Alex is so upset about Tom about not telling her everything, but then she's gonna have to keep that from her moms. Hopefully this is going to be a good character developing moment here. Good character growth there, good character growth there. Hopefully good character growth with Eugene. Because we definitely need character growth here. We got fun characters, but they need to grow. So this is going to be interesting. What are your guys' thoughts, hopes, fears, everything about season 3? What dragon do you want to be Eugene's dragon? What realm do you hope that they discover next? It looks like we're going to be going more of elemental realms than the 9 realms of Norse mythology, but once again, June's in the mix. Maybe we're going to incorporate something in somewhere. So this is going to be fun. We're 1 month away. And hopefully we're going to have a trailer out really, really soon. But yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to try to be getting these episodes out a little faster, but lots of things to think about. Hope you have a wonderful day and see you later. Bye.